to my channel, or if this is your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Julia. Nice to meet you. Thanks for clicking in and checking me out. Well, no, not that kind, like checking my video out. I actually was not planning on filming / putting out this video. I totally forgot about this, but if you watched my last video, which was the reason why I kind of was MIA from YouTube for a couple weeks, I forgot to mention that originally, right after my last video, I was gonna put up a video that I filmed before the whole mess happened, but then I got my Boxycharm in today and I was like, I better get this one up first. That way you guys can see it. So the video I upload after this will be an older one that I filmed before we had all of our family emergency happen, which that's gonna be, it's my everyday makeup routine, an updated one / minimalistic makeup summer edition type thing. So anyways, that's gonna be up after this video, but I wanted to get this one up first for you guys, which last month I did not film my Boxycharm unboxing. Oh, by the way, because I think it was in my last Sephora unboxing is when I asked you guys which beauty subscription you would like to see, and Boxycharm won, by the way, but I didn't film last month because it came so late. So by the time I got it, I was like, I've already seen 50 million videos, but I will say Boxycharm, you the real MVP, because they let me know exactly when it was gonna be delivered. So I knew it was gonna be late, so I was like, all right, probably not this month, which I don't know. Comment down below. If I get this box late next month, do you still wanna see me unbox it, or do you kinda wanna pass because you've already seen it? So let me know. Also, if you hear something in the background, an annoying noise, it is my cooler, which probably until summer is over and it's not hot anymore, you're gonna hear that. I'm sorry. I actually have it on low, so it still is a little hot, but it is so freaking hot here, I have to have it on. So for future videos, if you hear that, that's what it is. I don't wanna keep telling you guys like, oh, you hear that? That's my cooler, and yeah, you're gonna hear it in this whole video. I'm not gonna keep saying that, so. Anyways, let's get into my unboxing. So Boxycharm is a monthly subscription. It's $21 a month. And honestly, I've had multiple beauty subscription boxes. So far, this one is my favorite. I really like that you get full-size products, because if it's something you don't really like, you can either gift it to someone or just give it away, you know what I mean? I mean, if it was like sample sizes, you can kind of give it away too, but I don't know. Is that cheesy to like give samples as gifts? But anyways, so far, I really did like last month's, and I have opened this up to play with it just so I could kind of give you guys a mini review of the products I have tried. And I really love Boxycharm so far. So without further ado, let's get into it. This month, which is July 2017, is the Cutie Pie box. It comes with a little card and lists everything on the back. Now, this box, I added it all up, retails at $127, which is a freaking ganga. And actually, there's some pretty good products in here. So let's just start with the one that I was most impressed with, and that is the Bare Minerals Invisible Light Translucent. At least once a video, I just butcher words. Translucent Powder Duo. And it's full size. This puppy retails for $32. I really like Bare Minerals. I actually just bought one of their foundations, which I haven't really tried yet. It's this one, the Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. So I'm getting back into Bare Minerals. I already got fingerprints on it because I dipped into it, but this is what it looks like. Classy packaging, simple black. And one side is a matte setting powder, the other is a glowy powder. Now, one thing I will say about these is they are super fine. Like, they're so soft. This is the matte, this is the glowy one. I will say I love the idea of this because lately I have not been putting powder like on the rest of my face. I just put it on my T-zone where I get oily because I do have a lot of blemishes and scarring, and applying a matte powder kind of accentuates texturing. So I kind of like my skin to look more glowy and dewier, I guess, not in my T-zone. So this is the perfect duo for that. I have to say I did use it today. I used this on my T-zone tone, and I use this all over, and I really, really like it. And I also tried this as a highlighter. Let's see if I can kind of get it to show up. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the glow side is gorgeous as a natural highlighter. If you're kind of more going for a natural look, and if you have fair skin, fair warning. Ha! Fair skin, fair warning. If you have darker complexion, it is gonna look white on you, but overall, I'm really happy with this. I like it a lot. Next thing I really love in this box, which again, like I dug into it, so it's not that pretty, but it is an eyeshadow palette from Blink, and it looks like they collabed with Boxycharm for this. I know I dug my grubby little paws in here, but this is what it looks like. Guys, this is a gorgeous palette. I'm sorry, the official name is Electric Eyes Palette by Blink, and it retails for $45, which is a little crazy. Like, I've honestly never heard of the brand Blink before, but I'm super impressed with this palette. This is the color that I used today on my lid, and then I used the lightest shade in my inner corner. These are just so creamy and just beautiful, like holy cow. Here, let me do like an active swatch for this one. They are just, I don't know if you could see. That was terrible. But they are just so ridiculously pigmented. This is what the swatches look like. I love the colors. That's one thing that I believe last month I got a palette as well. And I mean, the colors were okay, but they were just not, I don't know, they're just not, ooh, I like that color, you know. But this palette definitely is an ooh, I freaking love these colors. Not to mention, I love the formula. Yes, you can't do a complete look with this palette because there's no transition shades, but every single one of these is freaking amazing and will look amazing on the lid. The lighter shades you can use as a highlighter shade. Ugh, I really, really like this palette, guys. I think this one was really good. Another thing that I was really happy to see in here is a ColourPop lippy. I happened to get the Ultra Matte Lip in Beeper, which I was happy with. I saw a couple other people get the Hello Kitty collection, which I honestly am not a fan of that bright pink. I saw a couple people get some from the Weekday collection. I think kind of what they did is ColourPop was just like, hey, Boxycharm, we'll give you all of our extras to feature in your box, or vice versa, maybe Boxycharm asked them. I'm not sure, but hey, I'm okay with it because I actually don't have Beeper. I'm wearing it right now. I could have sworn I had bought this, but I didn't apparently. I really like the Ultra Matte formula. Yes, it is a little drying, but I've never tried a matte lipstick that is not drying. And this one is kind of one of the least drying ones I have tried. So I love ColourPop. I use it all the time on my channel. If you guys have seen some of my makeup tutorials, I'm just super excited about this. So here's what it looks like swatched. It's a really pretty kind of brown mauve-y color. It does look pretty similar to a lot of other shades from ColourPop. Like I think there's some lighter ones like Bianca kind of looks similar, or I think is it Kapow kind of also looks similar, but gorgeous, really excited about this. And this puppy retails for $6. The next thing I got in my box, I am not very impressed with, I'll be honest. However, I am glad I got this one versus I think some other people instead of this item got a Ofra body illuminizer, I believe, which, I mean, I love Ofra, but I'm just so over illuminizers. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, especially in my Sephora Play when I was subscribed, like, I got like an illuminizer, like that same exact color 3 or 4 times. I'm like, okay, I'm over it. So me personally, I'm glad I got this to try instead, but I don't know, I actually have never tried that Ofra illuminizer, so maybe it would have worked better than this. Oh, which I forgot to mention too, like I think some people, instead of the powder duo, they got an SPF priming lotion, which again, I mean, I probably would have liked that priming lotion too, but I'm actually happy I got this. I really like this, so I feel really lucky. I love my box this month. But this is the Spray Set Go Makeup Setting Spray by Project Beauty. It retails for $32. And I have to say, I am super not impressed. I've never heard of this brand before, but for that price and for, here, let me just show you guys. I did try it out on my face, and I don't know if you can see, but I mean, it doesn't look too bad that way, but if you spray it, even this far away, like, fine, I'll do it for the YouTube, but like, I don't, can you guys see how freaking wet that is? Oh my gosh. Oh! Clumsy. Let me just blot this out. But yeah, definitely would not recommend as a setting spray. For that price point, I would definitely go with the Glam Glow Glow Setter. Again, I'm actually not really a big makeup setting person. I like to try them, but I've never really found one that I'm like, it's worth adding in my routine. But I really like this stuff. It has the finest freaking mist. Holy cow. Watch, I'll spray this one on now too to compare. Like, it's like literally a mist. Like, I really like this stuff. So for this price point, I would get this instead. And I even tried it as like a brush wetter, but it definitely did not apply nicer. And I even tried it with a more powdery eyeshadow too, and it didn't make it apply better. So me personally, I'm not a fan of this, but let me know down below if you got this and you liked it. Let me know how you used it, because I would like to utilize this. So if you found a good way to use this, let me know down below. And the last product is the Unibrow Universal Eye Pencil by Winky Lux. That's such a funny name. I kind of like that. But this one I actually have not tried out, so I don't really have a review for you guys. And it's a little stubborn coming up. Is there? Oh, it's a spoolie. Okay, so it has kind of that chiseled tip with a spoolie. The spoolie's a little thick for my liking, and I don't know, I just don't think I could get a very good payout with the shape of this, but let's see the color. Universal, that's pretty bold if you ask me. And it's like a little streaky, and I don't know if maybe mine is dry or yep. I don't like this. It's definitely not gonna work for me. It's too dark. And let me try to make like little brush-like strokes. Oh, you know, if you turn it on its side, you can get some kind of decent brush-like strokes, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. So here, when I kind of just swatched it, it looks much darker than when I tried to mimic what I would do. I was pointing the lips up for my brows, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out on a day where I'm just playing around. But yeah, do I think this is going to kick my BH Cosmetics Precision Brow Pencils butt? Nah, but I'm gonna give it a try. And I'm actually not upset about getting it. I like the packaging. It looks like it has like hieroglyphics on it or something. And this does retail for $12, which I've never heard of Winky Lux before. But yeah, this one I'm not super excited, but I'm not like about either, so. Quick recap, things that I liked were definitely the Bare Minerals Duo Powder, the Blink Electric Eyes Palette, and the ColourPop Beeper Liquid Lippy Ultra Matte. One thing I wasn't a big fan of was the Project Beauty Spray Set Gold, but you know, I love trying new things, so I can't be mad that it was just something that I personally was not a fan of. And then we got the Winky Lux Brow Pencil, which I'm curious to try. So that is my Boxycharm July 2017 unboxing. Like this video if you want me to film the next one I get. If you are a subscription box junkie and like watching these videos, I do have a playlist of subscription box unboxings. I will go ahead and link down below if you want to see more and kind of see what other subscription boxes look like. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this. My next video is going to be a small YouTuber PR unboxing, so I'm really excited for that. If you are not yet subscribed and you don't want to miss that video, hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, I love you. Mwah, mwah. Thanks for being a part of my family. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.